New Year, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a minute. Please forgive me. There's just been a lot going on and I've been overthinking and just overanalyzing things, but I've been doing a lot of note taking and thinking, brainstorming, and all the things. And I just want to make sure the content that I share with you guys on YouTube is beneficial, informative, and just of good quality. So I make a promise that throughout 2026, I will be consistent with posting my YouTube videos. So again, Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am Mia with the Glam Corridor and my channel focuses on everything fashion, style, and beauty. And for today's video, I wanted to share how to mix and style different prints. So stick around, but make sure if you are not subscribed to my channel first, you click that button on the screen and let's get into the video. So as I mentioned, I just wanted to share how to style and pair different prints together because I just feel like it's a really cool way to showcase your personal style. I've seen people style 3 different prints together. I typically like to stick with 2, but I've seen people execute styling 3 different prints together beautifully. But for my personal style, I like to stick with mixing 2 different prints together. Camo print is my #1 favorite print, followed by animal print, whether it's cheetah print, zebra print, leopard print. I love animal print, but camo is definitely my favorite print. And there's all different types of camo, and I love them all. And I have lots of different camo print, but for today's video, I wanted to share how to style traditional camo print. Typically, when you hear camo print, this is the print that you think of with the browns and the greens and the blacks and the beiges. So the majority of the looks are gonna incorporate this type of camo print, followed by any other type of print that's gonna be shared. But this particular jacket I got years ago from Etsy. The last time I wore this jacket and I linked it, the seller still had this jacket. I was able to get my last name customized on the jacket, as well as the labels on the sides. So again, if this jacket is still available, I will have it linked. If it's not available, I will find some that are similar to this, but I love this jacket. I've had it for years now, so I will have this linked, but let's go ahead and get into some looks. So first up is pairing stripes with camo print, and I absolutely love this pairing together. Both of these pieces are still available. This top is from Zara, and these pants were gifted to me by a brand called Alfred Eden. I love the style of these pants. They're an oversized barrel style pant, which is my favorite style pant at the moment. And I know some of y'all are probably thinking, just like my husband thought when he first saw this shirt, he was like, that looks like Freddy Krueger. And I was like, you know what, it actually does. But I didn't think of it at the time because I bought this shirt. I was invited to the preview of Zara at South Park Mall in Charlotte. And I was just looking through and it was hanging up like in a little cabinet type of thing, display case. And it just instantly caught my eye. I just love how the red is paired with this color brown. And I like the style of the shirt. It reminds me of polo, like rugby type. And I just love the style of this shirt. So when he said it, I was like, it does look like Freddy Krueger now that you mentioned it, but I don't care. It'll be Freddy Krueger glam because I love it. But like I said, I just love the pairing of these 2 just because I wanted to share, because a lot of times I feel like when people pair 2 different prints together, they feel like they have to pair 2 different neutral prints together, which isn't necessarily the case. If that's your style, then that's fine. But if you want to kind of expand, pairing different types of prints together, you can pair a print like this that has a bolder color in it, paired with a neutral print in the particular item that you're wearing, along with whatever neutral print that you're pairing with it. So I just love how the red is the pop of color in the look, and then everything else is neutral. And then you can accessorize, like I always tell you, accessorize with your gold, whatever you like to pair with it. And I just paired this Brahmin with it and just added my little apple Coach charm to it just for another little pop of red. And I added some of my Jordans with it. I'm really starting to get into sneakers too, y'all. I know some of y'all know that I'm a heel girl, and I'm gradually starting to incorporate more sneakers into my collection, which I will share sooner than later. But this is the first look, again, pairing stripes with traditional print camo. And let's get into another look. And next, I wanted to pair a really bold plaid print with camo print. This blazer is not available anymore. I got it a couple of years ago from Nasty Gal, but I wanted to give a visual on how to style a more bold print with camo print. The first look that I share is more what I would consider more of a subtle print, just because it had a neutral tone mixed in with the stripe with the red. So that was more of a subtle print with the stripe. So this would be more of a bold approach to mixing prints together. But I love this blazer. It is one of my favorites. Like I said, I had it for a couple of years now. And I also had the coat that has the same print. It's like a ankle length coat and it has a made on scarf. It's like my absolute favorite. Love, love, love. But I love the structure of this blazer, and just, you can't have enough blazers in my opinion. So I wanted to visually share, first off, how to pair a blazer with camo pants and how it gives that juxtaposition. I love pairing juxtaposed pieces together, and just the boldness of the color as well as the size of the plaid in particular, because you have smaller print plaid and then wider print plaid like this one, and of course with all the different colors playing into it. Again, I can't stress enough how much I love color and boldness of prints. So I just wanted to visually share this look paired with traditional print camo. And I just paired a pair of my orange Jordans with it to add another pop. And as far as a purse with this, I would just pair a brown purse, like a medium tone brown, or like a camel color bag with this outfit, just to kind of keep it neutral. Or I mean, if I really wanted to really go out there, I would just pair one of my orange Brahmins with it. Like, I mean, have fun with it. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. Whatever your personal style is, if you want to keep it more subtle, pair a neutral bag with it. If you want to keep it bold, like I like to keep it bold sometimes, pair an orange bag with it. But again, this is the look. And I will see if I can find a blazer similar to this. Like I said, this one's not available anymore, but I will have a few options that are similar to this, some that are a little bit more bold and some that are a little bit more subtle. So let's get into another look. All right, and now we have Houndstooth paired with camo. And this Houndstooth is a smaller print. Sometimes you have Houndstooth where the print is a little bit bigger and wider. This one is smaller, and this print is actually a neutral print. A lot of times Houndstooth traditionally comes in white and black, but I was gifted this jacket by Macy's through a campaign that I did with them a couple of years ago, and I love that it has neutrals in it. And I love the pairing with this camo just because the colors in it coincide together beautifully. And I love this print. Houndstooth is another one of my favorite prints as well, just because it's so classic and traditional. And like I said, I like the smaller print of this Houndstooth because I do have jackets that have larger print Houndstooth that is black and white. And I just love the difference with this one, that it is neutral print, and it just pairs beautifully with this traditional camo print. And I love the structure of this jacket too, and you can style it with a lot of different things. Make sure y'all are investing in jackets and outerwear that's versatile, that's great quality, that'll be able to live in your wardrobe for a long period of time, and of course that you can style with different pieces. So I'm sure a lot of y'all have some of these pieces in your closet, some that I've shared already. So you can pair a lot of these pieces together already without even having to purchase anything necessarily. So again, I just like to share so you can rethink, reimagine, and restyle pieces that you already have in your wardrobe. And these are just some of my J.W. Anderson mules. I love these. They are so comfortable, and I just love the bold. Sorry I had to stop the video, but I was just saying that I love these J.W. Anderson mules just because I feel like it's a really nice statement classic mule with the exaggerated gold buckle in the front. I just love eclectic statement shoes like these. I also have them in black, and they are my absolute favorite. But again, here is another pairing of prints with Houndstooth and traditional camo. And for this last look, I wanted to pair like a tribal print with snake print. And for the last look, I wanted to share this tribal print kimono that was gifted to me by Grass Fields with a snake print boot. So a little switch up. You can pair so many different, well, you can mix so many different prints together in different ways, right? You can mix pants with top, skirt with top, pants with jacket, skirt with jacket, shoes with jacket, like so many different ways to mix different prints. So I wanted to share how you can style a printed boot with a printed piece of outerwear. These boots are very old from Steve Madden, but I found some that are similar, so I will link them. And I wanted to also share this look because one of my favorite ways to wear fitted over knee or thigh high boots is underneath loose fitting distressed jeans, just to give that little peekaboo effect. Love that effect. And I actually got that from Misa Hilton. I saw her in a picture one time and she had a pair of MGM boots underneath some distressed jeans, and I've been wearing my boots that way ever since. So shout out to Misa Hilton. I love her and love her style. She is an icon. And like I said, I love this tribal print. It's something different, and I've seen so many different types of tribal print that I love. Like I said, this one was gifted to me by Grass Fields, and they have lots and lots of different beautiful African inspired tribal print. And I love this kimono. It looks like a robe, but it's very glam and stylish, and I love it. And I also shared this look on Instagram as well as YouTube Shorts. So for anybody that missed it, I wanted to share it again. So another way to mix prints, tribal print and animal print. And like I said, there's so many other different ways to style prints, so many different types of prints, so many different ways to style it. So just express yourself, through your own personal style and just have fun with it. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason as far as what prints to pair, what prints not to pair. It just depends on what your personal style is. But if you want a way to kind of start off, just always go back and look at the color wheel, and all of the colors that are across from each other are going to always complement each other. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye.